Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to speak about something that Nota Baloyi has said. If you don't know who Nota is a controversial character. He's well known, he likes to trend a lot. He's always trending, not always for good things, but he speaks his mind. That's why I'm saying he's controversial, because he's not afraid to speak his mind. I must point out that Nota is not a fan of Julius Malema. He's not his fan, to be honest. But so Nota was asked by DJ Smoo if he was to give advice to Julius Malema, what advice would he give? So he started going on on how he would ask Julius Malema to step down, for him to remove, separate himself from the policies of the EFF, appoint a new leadership, and operate from the background, like they're doing in the DA, like Abo Helen Zille. And if they are still part of the DA, they are still very much in control, but they are at the background. So, okay, this has sparked a lot of controversy on Twitter. And just before I go and dive in, just before we dive in, I am going to attach the recording for you so that you have an idea of what Nota said. All right?
If you had the CIC's ear, what would you say to him to perform better at the upcoming elections or the next elections? I know it's still too early, but what would you say to him?
I'd say find a new president. Take all the failures, all the disappointment, make them your own personally. Step out of the forefront leadership, right? Create a new structure, a superstructure, right, that runs the party. And then as far as the party's representation in structures like parliaments and everything else, put a new leadership team together and let that leadership team grow into the future. The DA has been able to do that. Helen Zille stepped out of the forefront. She was able to sit into the background the same way Tony Leon did to make space for Helen Zille, you know. And now John Steenhuisen is the leader of the party. But Helen Zille is still in charge of the party. Tony Leon is still in charge of, the party to some extent as well, even to the extent of leading the delegation of negotiators for the multi-party coalition that's in government today. So, those are the things that one should be considering.
But if he were to respond to you and say, I probably might consider that after the next elections,
it'll be too late. It'll be too late, because right now you're defending your position. You're defending whether you are right about certain decisions. Take yourself out of the equation. You give yourself a new slate. You give yourself a new leadership, and all the policies that you are married to are no longer, non-negotiable. Because now there's a new leadership team that can now look at the direction of the party going forward and saying, if we want to grow our support, these are the best ways in which we'll be able to grow that support, and you don't have any hangovers from the past leadership as well.
Anyway, guys, just before we get right into it, my name is Zizipolo Belwane. Welcome to Simple Politics. All right? Welcome to a platform where we simplify politics. Welcome to a platform where we are not afraid to speak our mind. Let's engage in the comment section. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe for me. It is free of charge. So many people watch my content, but they don't subscribe. Anyway, okay. Nota's advice is divided into two. A lot of people, I've seen a lot of clashback on people saying, Mana, why would Julius Malema listen to Nota? Exactly, why would Julius Malema listen to Nota? Personally, okay, let me ask you a question, because before I tell you what I think. Do you think Julius Malema should step down? Do you think that he should operate in the background? He should just be that guy who, be like Helen Zille, where he doesn't hold any leadership, but he's still in control? Ukubon. Personally, I feel like a lot of people, they want Julius Malema to step down. A lot of people, they want to be the end of Julius Malema. And I feel like they want it to be the end of Julius Malema. They just want to finish him off. ukubona, it's not even about politics. That's why when Julius Malema says something on has an interview, it goes viral for days. Because I feel like it's not even about politics. They want him. Everybody wants to see Julius Malema fail. And with Julius as well, Naya, he's there to prove a point. I'm not gonna fail. I'm not gonna fail. Yeah, but there's another clip of Nota as well that I'm gonna attach where he says when Julius Malema was asked about Floyd, Uguti, is he hurt that Floyd is gone? He said that he is cruising nicely.
Be honest. When they ask you whether it hurts that Floyd left, you can say it hurts. You can say it's painful because you've said in the past that if something happens to you, your son is going to call Floyd. You can't just say, we're moving nicely. We're rocking. You understand what I'm saying? So you're trying to make a joke. So there's certain things that we can tell that you're not being
it's showing
honest.
strength, bro.
And that's not showing
He's a
strength.
leader. He must show strength.
You see, that's
he must
the thing.
give confidence to his constituency.
Nami, I could have also said, I'm divorced. I know. You're getting sharp. You know. It's yobangena. Bapa bantwana. Hola. That's showing strength, right? To a certain type of people.
No, guys. The first day Julius Malema, when he had a press briefing with Floyd, when Floyd was leaving, he did mention that it felt like losing his mother. He mentioned that it felt like losing his mother. So I don't understand how people wanted Julius Malema to cry for days. It's like they wanted him to cry for days and sulk and be sad forever. It doesn't work like that. He's a leader. He had to get up. He had to encourage us. He had to make us feel like Floyd leaving was not the end of the world. So he was not going to cry forever. And then what? You understand? So I feel like everybody wants Julius Malema to step down. That is not in the interest of the EFF. Them wanting Julius Malema to step down is not in the interest of the EFF. They want him to be out so bad. And unfortunately, they don't have the control to remove him because he's the founder of the party. Because if you go to any fighter, if you go to any EFF supporter and ask about Julius Malema, we love CIC. When CIC speaks, he gives direction, he commands. He's a lead, he's a strong leader, he's a fierce leader. And I refuse to believe that if he doesn't step down by 2029 elections, the EFF is gonna die. It's gonna be the end of the EFF. How long, how many times have they said that the EFF was gonna die? I think the question that we have to look closely to is, why do people want Julius Malema to step down so bad? Yeah, but I feel like they don't give the same scrutiny to other parties. Because, for example, the EFF was founded the same year as PA, the Gayton McKenzie party. Same year. Nobody's saying Gayton McKenzie must step down. So many leaders, Abo UTM, they've been leaders for long. Nobody's asking them to step down. What is it with Julius Malema? What is it? What is this obsession that people have that if Julius Malema is there, then the party will never succeed? I refuse to believe that. I believe that EFF is still standing together right now. It's because of how fierce and strong Julius Malema is. If he was weak, there would no longer be an EFF. So we need him right now more than ever. That's what I think. And I think the death of the EFF would be him stepping down. That would be the death of the EFF. So I don't understand why they want him to move so bad. Oh, and one of the EFF followers, he said that, so what if Julius Malema steps aside and works at the background like Helen Zille and the EFF fails? Then what? Then what? Yeah, so I feel like, and people underestimate Julius Malema. Julius Malema is not dumb, guys. He is not dumb. He's very smart. He is very, very smart. If he wasn't smart, he wouldn't be where he is. People underestimate him, and I feel like they feel like he makes decisions. He sleeps and wake up, and he does. Guys, Julius Malema is a strategist as well. There are people around him that advise him. Remember, he's not the only one. He has people that advise him. He has people that are there to guide him. So I don't understand this idea that feels like he's operating on his own. He's operating as he likes. There's no person around him who says to him, listen, this is not good for the EFF. Julius being there and Julius being firm and confident is good for the EFF. And I want you guys to let me know what you think in the comment section. It is good for the EFF. And I stand to be corrected, but I believe if Julius Malema were to step aside, the EFF will die. The EFF needs him now more than ever. He can step aside when the EFF is flourishing and it's doing well. But now, we are in war, guys. And I feel like nobody would fight for the EFF like him because he built it from scratch. Yes, other fighters would do the same, but right now we don't know who we can trust. We don't know who we can put the loyalty, like who we can trust that this person is going to be our ride or die, for example. We don't know who better to defend the EFF at this time. So I don't know what you guys think about this idea that Nota is bringing, that Julius Malema should step down, and if he doesn't step down before the elections of 2029, it will be too late for the EFF. We are still going to the elections, the local elections in 2026. I don't know. I feel so sad, and I feel like the reason why everybody feels like the EFF is dying, it's because of that small decline that we had. I wish with all my heart that we didn't have that decline. I do wish really with all my heart that even if we didn't grow, but I wish that we did not decline. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes you do have to fail so that your confidence can be twitched down, so that you are brought back to reality. I feel like us failing has brought out the fear in us, and I feel like we are more fierce more than anything now. The fighters right now, we are more fierce. We will defend the EFF with our lives right now. That's where we are. And this comes from the decline and the disappointment that we've heard. So maybe it has done us some good to some extent, but I do wish with all my heart, because now it has opened a door where people can just criticize and make it seem like the leadership is not right, and make it feel like, so because they want us to remove those people, bring new people to the leadership, which we don't even know how they're going to operate. So, yeah. I thought it was interesting knowing Nota. I don't know if you guys know Nota. Knowing Nota, I thought it was very interesting. And also knowing that Nota does not like Julius Malema. He does not like Julius Malema. So obviously, even his advice, I don't know if it's coming from a place where I want the EFF to grow. If you have not voted for the EFF, I don't care what advice you have. I don't think your advice is to build the EFF. If you did not vote for the EFF, I don't think your advice is an advice that we can run with. And yet you did not vote for us. You did not want the party to grow. And then you want to advise us. So anyway, guys, this was going to be such a short video. I didn't want to make it long. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Should Julius Malema consider stepping down? Should Julius Malema consider having a new president and for him to operate in the background? Meaning that when he operates in the background, he doesn't go to parliament, by the way. He won't get a chance to be a president. And Julius Malema's aim is to be the president. So if he's in the background, how is he going to be the president? Because Julius Malema wants to be the president, by the way. So, yeah, well, let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. That's my 2 cents. I think he's exactly where he should be. He must not step down. We need him. Anyway, let me know what you think about what Nota has said, because I have seen some people saying it's a brilliant idea. He should consider stepping down. Wara. People said we don't agree with Nota, but this is a sound advice. Wara. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm going to wait to hear from you guys. Let's engage. If you are seeing me for the first time, I think I've said that. Please do subscribe for me, guys, so that this platform can grow and more people can see it. Like more people can get to see the the videos. So yeah, who can be a president if Julius Malema steps down? Dlozi can be the president, but I feel like he's not ready. Also, when you are the EFF president, you need to be ready to step in the mud. You need to be ready to go below the belt, because come on, it's rough out there. Everybody's out to get you. And I feel like Dlozi is perfect and dynamic, but he's not fierce. I don't think he's ready to get his hands dirty. Not dirty, but like to go below the belt. You know, one thing I like about Julius Malema, he doesn't care. He doesn't care what you're gonna say, or he doesn't care. He doesn't care how it's gonna look. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if, yeah, well, if you think he's finished, he doesn't care. I love that. That's what you need your leader to be. You need your leader to be like that. So I don't know who can take Julius's place if we were to say he must step down. Who can be the president of the EFF? I don't know. I don't see anybody as yet who's ready. Anyway, guys, let me not make this long. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Aluta continua. The struggle continues. Let us defend the EFF fighters. There's no time to sleep. We will defend this organization, Shem, with everything that we've got. Okay?